Arkansas Razorback Gabby Lopez for birdie at 15.
And she really needed it, looking to bounce back after a really horrible hole just before this one. Really good putt there.
Nasa Hataoka has won this event twice. This is her tee shot at 15.
Also looking for a little bounce back from that 14th hole. Really good looking approach shot there from Nasa.
She made double at 14, comes back with a 2. They're at 15. How about Lexi Thompson? Birdied the 18th yesterday for 68. This for eagle today.
Now this hole measures 520 yards, so Lexi using her length, also making a lengthy putt.
Gabby also at that 7. What a comeback for Gabby Lopez. That got her to 10 under par. Gino Titakun won this event back in 2022 for a closing birdie at the 9th, a bogey-free 67 for Gino.
12 feet, so just a par to open the round. Maria's going to try and throw this one all the way to the back of the green, get it to that back tier. And it looks like it's going to stay on. It's tough to get it to stay with these greens so soft when you get that spin, but it looks pretty good. It's on a good line, just needs to be the right length.
Oh,
it was it ever on a good line?
Oh, yeah. She's just 18 years old, just turned 18.
Giving it a good run. Oh, wow. What a start that is. Birdied the first 2 holes of the day.
Maybe it wasn't as hard as I thought. Very impressive.
To come and play college golf here and then get a chance to play in an LPGA event. This one's quick down the hill. Yeah, it's nicely done. Very good bounce back. She was a little nervy on the opening hole. Maybe a bit pumped up with that second shot that went over the green at number 10. Just a little shorter than she had for birdie on the first hole of the day. And makes this one.
She's got all the feels. This is where she makes her home in the U.S. And this could be the place where her season turns around.
Still using that forward tee today, Grant. 145 is the yardage here. Oh, a nice little ricochet off the bank.
A friendly kick. Got some friends and family here.
And she's got to have a really low one today if she wants to make the cut.
Here's Grace Kim, the Aussie, at the 11th.
There it goes. Wow.
Well, watch this one.
Do it.
Oh. That close to an ace. Up ahead at the 11th. Saw the great tee shot from Allie Ewing. This for birdie. Yeah, okay, right onto the cut line at 2 under.
Wind swirling, you've got the penalty area that cuts in on the right and out of bounds, which is in play on the left side. 147 yards here for Marin. Doesn't love it.
From the Houston area, Gurleen Kaur, a birdie putt at the 15th. Oh, she needs a big week. She's outside the top 150.
Yeah, she was playing it back in her stance to try and just chop out, and what a magnificent shot. I mean,
so good.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, here it comes.
Oh, do it.
It's like Grace Kim's.
I mean, this is 18th playing of this event, so that's that's like 18 years worth of experience.
All right, here is Megan Kang at the 11th, Jim.
Yeah, pretty slow putt. This on a great line.
The Europeans got their fill of seeing that at the Solheim Cup.
And we'll never forget. Yeah,
no, it's emblazoned in my mind.
It is. Here's Grace Kim at the 12th.
Oh, another one?
Oh,
that's
they're
going in everywhere.
I mean, well, you kind of said we might see this as the conditions were improving.
A lot of room to the right. Doesn't need to get too aggressive here, Cameron. Play a little low chaser. This chases through the Zoysia. It could be good.
It's very well
it's
played.
Tough to get it to chase too much.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I'd say that was really well played. That was good awareness.
15 years ago, Eun Hee-ji won a U.S. Women's Open. Here she is at the 15th. Just steady, huh? Steady.
It doesn't really do too much wrong. I mean, fairways, greens, make some putts. You also feel that for yourself as well.
Should have learned something here from Katsu.
Nice.
Oh, she did.
Iron off the tee.
Yep.
Disciplined. Need this to get to 4 under. But it was Lilia Vu who got that clinching half point. Here she is for a birdie. And a birdie start for Lilia. And she goes right on to the cut line at -2.
And 14's a par 5. Slides that down nicely.
Overnight leader from Thailand, Jasmine Suwanapura, her second at the 10th, her first hole of the day.
Seen this be an awkward hole location for a number of players to get close to, but not so much for Jasmine. Just fires right at it. Carrying that, there's just a sneaky hint of feistiness to her, which really plays well in the Solheim Cups.
It's never really about the
feisty
outward.
works.
Yeah, that was some good-looking speed there.
Picking right up where she left off. Here is the American Jennifer Chang at the 16th, and that takes her inside the cut line to 3 under par. She's 3 under today.
For anybody to go and to kind of spread their wings a little bit under the good guidance of a good college coach and a good program. We've seen what good it's done for players like Roseanne, who had every opportunity to turn pro without going to college. But she went and she has experienced that. Players like Ingrid Lindblad, who actually chose and stayed 5 years at college when she could have left early.
On that backside, kind of a left to right helping wind. Trying to do a little bounce back, although this is a tough hole, as you mentioned, but good line here.
And a chance to bounce back.
Just ahead of her, but just kind of turn that club face over, aim in the middle of the green, let it draw. It's a good-looking shot as well.
I've always been impressed with, a little unusual on this par 5. One of the easier holes, but we hear that she did hit a tree with her second shot, but no problem with the putters cooperating. Wow, look at that scorecard.
Here is Marine for birdie at 15.
Ooh.
Karen, this is some performance in a day and a half.
It is. I mean, the good news is she's very comfortable. She's got a coach out there watching. She's got her father on the bag. She's playing with Maria Fassi, who is, you know, somebody who she's very familiar with.
Great putt at 7 from long range to save par. She's parred the 2 par 5s on the front and gone crazy on the rest of the front.
I mean, this is huge for Dottie. I mean, she's 124th in the CME points list. Should be fine.
Here's Ali Ewing at 15. Right on the cut line.
Oh, how does that not keep turning in? It's just at the last minute it just got rejected. And that's a little bit what we see. There are some hole locations out here that are a little bit sneaky that...
All right, here is Fossey, her second at 16.
Yeah, good drive into the narrow part of the fairway. This from 132 for Fossey. The wind is swirling a little bit. This is right of the flag. Needs a bit of help to move left on the green.
And got it.
That'll help. With the challenges of tour life when you get onto the LPGA Tour.
Allie Ewing, a graduate in 2016, along with the likes of Nelly Korda and Madeline Saxon. That's a pretty good class.
I would say so.
This is the third shot for Megan Kang at the par 5, 14th.
Yeah, 119. It's not a decent line. Needs to spin a little bit there, but didn't.
Still coming back.
She hit the second shot, had some mud on it, went out of bounds, then hit the layup, and then this fifth shot to here. This could stay on line.
Hang in there. Oh, wow. That could be huge toward making the cut.
Where you can see she's putting from, so it was good imagination from the young amateur. Let's see if she can take advantage here with a birdie. Wow. That is a really good three.
Did we say fearless?
Well, that's our coach.
She's tied for 11th. She's 4 back. Megan Kang for birdie.
That was a nice solid little putt there from Megan downhill. It just feels like we're seeing her trend in the right direction. Like she's putting more good scores together. She's putting more good swings on the ball. She's walking with an air of confidence now.
At the par 4, 13th, her second.
Oh, downwind. It's always going to be tough to stop. Jasmine doesn't get a...
And that's your duty as a reporter.
Yeah, exactly. 8-iron for Fossey. It's on aggressive line. Trying to hold its line, cutting a little bit, but a good one.
What a good-looking swing that was. It was shorter, firmer. You know, in terms of the backswing, it was more controlled.
Katsu.
It's the 7-iron for Katsu. And also just cutting on a similar line to the first two. Yeah, 3 good tee shots there.
Marines over there at the 9th. What a dream start for Dottie Ardina. Second shot at the 9th. She's 5 under today.
Only missed 1 green. Leaving it below the hole. What she remembers about her round yesterday was making a birdie on 17.
Stacy at 15. So remember that save for bogey at 14. Then she drops one in here at 15.
Calling the hogs. Trying to explain it to them.
She's a huge baseball fan, so I think she gets the passion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they love baseball in Japan, and they love the LPGA Tour and their own tour, of course, where she's won 8 times. 18th, which will be her 9th hole of the day.
Just a little. That was a pull. I think that happens when you stand over it and what you feel doesn't quite match what you saw.
Suwanapura, comebacker for par. Birdied her first hole today after that 63. Gives 1 back. This for birdie for Stacy.
Yeah, if anyone knows the greens, it's Stacy.
It ultimately got to the bottom. Woo Pig Sui in the background when Tom was there. Arkansas just took the 14-7 lead on A&M.
Okay, she'll have a chance for birdie.
LPGA status next year. In 3, out in 4, so the 5th shot for Suwanapura here. You always do that, don't you?
Get the ball to spin back down, partly because of the spin, but partly because of the slope. Burned a few edges today too. She's had some good putts that just not fallen in.
Needs a little spark.
Yep.
Needs a couple of Tom's chicken nuggets, maybe, for some energy. But it's a birdie that moves her up. Marine for her birdie at 18. Three-putt par. 9 holes to go. Double bogey.
And this one's going to be quick moving left.
She hit it.
Oh, that actually was a really great putt because that was not easy.
She's hating it. Gets off the slope, though. Might get away with it.
Oh, she has. Nothing to hate about that one in the end, Jim. That's going to work out nicely. She took Stacey's local knowledge from her.
At the par 3 11th.
Not the place you want to miss it, long and left. I mean, that's going to keep on going and going.
Here is Arpachaya Yubon at the 15th. Remember when she flirted with a 59 at the ShopRite earlier this summer?
That's on the edge of the fairway and bounced back to here. Otherwise, she could have been down towards the car path. So, really nice angle into this flag.
First hole is quite a tight driving hole.
Finally, this for birdie.
She's going to love the 2.
Yeah, I say. You don't have to go to Duke to know that those don't add up quickly.
So that's another thing to deal with that maybe isn't as policed in college as it is on the LPGA Tour, but didn't seem to make a difference there. Good birdie.
Grace Kim at the 18th. It takes her to 5 under. 9 holes to go for the Aussie. One of 6 rookies to win last year on the LPGA Tour. Eagle attempt from Madeline Sackstrom at the 18th. Her 9th hole. Look at her, just touches.
Just so quick. I mean, quite unlucky that ball didn't come back to start with.
Oh, makes her own luck. And Sackstrom goes from outside the cut line to in. And how about that finish to her first 9 holes of the day?
That was well played. Just got it to pitch at the top of that slope. Still not an easy putt, though, for her coming up.
Ardina for par. So back-to-back bogeys after leading by 2. And Karen 9 under, still leading late in the day on Saturday.
Crazy. I still think, which leads me to think that I think that players ought to have a 14, 15 under par total number.
Asking for it to spin, I think that's fine. Let's give her a chance for a good another birdie. Yeah, kind of has to chip it because there's a little divot just in front of the ball, but I think she'll be fancying it, and this one looks great.
Oh, yeah. Fancy. Marine to tie the lead.
There's a lot of movement in this putt. Has to be delicate.
The last amateur to win on the LPGA Tour, Lydia Ko. Did it twice, in fact, 2012 and again in 2013. And now Boutier at that 18th for Eagle.
Yeah, probably not as slow as Stacey's, though.
Ooh. Pretty good looking putt right there.
And if you are 3 or 4 under, you've got to be feeling like there's a chance.
The fairway, because it's one of those holes that you really feel like you can take advantage of and quite comfortably get to the green in 2. Come back. Oh.
Taylor cheering her on. Yubon at the 17th. Oh, what a way to finish our broadcast. And she gets within